What's going on YouTube? Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today, we're bringing you something a little bit different. We are bringing you the FIFA 22 Manchester United team predictions. We're going to go through and let you know what we think the starting 11 may look like on FIFA 22. Everyone always keeps asking, when are the official ratings coming out, the top 100 and then the whole database? We don't know as of yet. I would imagine probably be over the next week and a half. That's when we'll start to get a teaser, and they'll do obviously the top 100 and then they go ahead and release the database. All right, so just to kind of build up that little bit of hype, we're going to go through and do these predictions. We're going to see these over the next week or so on our channel as well. Just a bit of a laugh, really. Don't take them too much to heart. Obviously it is only a matter of personal opinion. If you do enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe. Do let me know what ratings you give down below in the comment section as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start off with the goalkeeper, David De Gea. Now, I think this is one where, to be honest, I wouldn't necessarily say he deserves a downgrade. I think holding his 86 that he's had probably would be about right. However, I wouldn't be surprised to see him downgraded if EA do choose to do that. And the reason for that is I think EA are going to take a little bit of a step to downgrade most cards this year and kind of bring it back a little bit. It allows for more promo cards, for special cards, and so on. Obviously, David De Gea, in terms of the season that he had for Manchester United, was very solid. Manchester United unbeaten away from home last season. I think they had the second best defensive record, just behind Manchester City, if I remember correctly. So they had a solid season altogether. But David De Gea did make a few mistakes. Hasn't been, the powerhouse of a goalkeeper maybe that he once was. Has had a good start to this season, however. Obviously, we know that he is under a little bit of pressure for that number one spot possibly. But yeah, as I said, I would expect him to probably maintain the 86, but I wouldn't be surprised if he went down to an 85. So if he does do that, if he does go down, we may see something like 86 diving, 80 handling, 78 kicking, 89 reflex, 57 speed, and 81 positioning. The thing with David De Gea next year, you may see him a bit more, used obviously in a lot of teams. It's purely because that link to Varane, which will help massively. He will definitely have a lot more value to being used. What is obviously this year, it's kind of been Edison, but we may see De Gea kind of come through the ranks given the Varane links that he is going to have. Moving on to the right back, we've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 83 rated on FIFA 21. I've put him to go up one overall. I feel like he's had a good season. I think defensively he is very good. Maybe not the greatest going forward, but defensively he is certainly a unit and helps Manchester United massively. So he may go up to just have that one overall increase. Again, looking at how many clean sheets United kept, I think it was 9 in total last season. But yeah, so he may go up in that kind of one rating. 87 pace, 69 passing, 81 dribbling, 83 defending, 76 physical. Wan-Bissaka last year was used a lot in the centre-back position. We'll see him in that fullback position. Remember, we're not going to see him played at centre-back because of the changes that EA have made with regards to fullbacks at centre-back. Anyone that plays at centre-back that's not a centre-back card would be terrible. Their defensive position awareness, all that sort of stuff, really won't be great. So we won't see that as too much of a thing. But it looks like a good card if he does have him. If we do have him, maybe Cancelo could be the better option over Manchester City, just to offer a little bit more going forward. But either way, his work rates of having that high defensive and medium attacking, if I remember correctly, certainly will make him a very good option for the defensive side of things. Moving on to the man who has moved to Manchester United this transfer window, Raphael Varane. Obviously, absolute beast of a defender. Now, on a few predictions I've done on Instagram, you can follow the Instagram if you like. I kind of spoke about it on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. Come over to the stream if you want to say hello. We said that maybe he goes up one overall. Maybe. Very much maybe. I think it's a difficult one. I think if he goes up, I mean this in the nicest way possible, it will more than likely be because he's moved to Manchester United and come to the Prem. It just kind of has that Prem effect, and EA obviously know that the Prem, bigger league on FIFA, it's what people tend to go for. It's what sells the packs as a whole, obviously given you Ronaldo and your Messi as a different sort of debate. People go for Prem teams as an often. So having him, making him that 87, could be an option. I wouldn't be surprised again if he stays at an 86, given what I said earlier on, with the possibility that some cards will go down. I think Varane definitely holds, though. He won't go down to an 85. Of course he won't. He definitely will stay at that 86 or go above on that front. Moving on to his partner, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, 82 rated on FIFA 21. I put him to be an 84 on FIFA 22. I think the reason for this is that obviously he had a great Euros when he did come into the team after his injury. Again, solid season with Manchester United as well, and does deserve a higher rated card. I think he's becoming, one of the leading centre-backs in the Premier League now. Obviously, massive price tag on him as well, which, obviously kind of makes people look at him in a different way. Maybe expect more from him, but I do actually think he's a fantastic centre-back. I do like him a lot. I think him and Varane will do a lot of trouble next year on FIFA 20, in real life. Sorry, make it difficult for the attackers to get past them. On FIFA, though, we won't see him too much, purely just because of that pace. He tends to be not as viable, maybe. But yeah, definitely a card which we may see an increase on next year. Now, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, again, proved his haters wrong, really. He had that phase under Jose Mourinho where, he wasn't the favourite. Obviously, Alex Telles came into Manchester United, and Shaw has done a fantastic job of stopping him from coming into the team and really has solidified himself in that position for Manchester United now. And it's really good to see as well. I really do like Luke Shaw. I think he's a good fullback, offers a lot more going forward than maybe Wan-Bissaka on the other end for Manchester United. But we may see a card of 82 pace, 76 passing, 80 dribbling, 81 defending, 79 physical. His card will be taking a big boost of +3 overall here. Maybe it doesn't go up that much. It could see an 83 when you just kind of think about other left backs and whatnot in the world. However, given his success and what he did over the summer as well for England for the Euros, being a little bit biased there, maybe he will get a good increase. Fred has an 81 rated card this year. I definitely don't think he goes up, and he may hold that. EA may not see a need to change his card. Man United fans will tell you how much they dislike this guy. They don't rate him. I've seen him play a couple of times this season, and he's just looked dreadful. I wouldn't be surprised to see this card get a downgrade. Maybe not to 79, could be an 80, I don't know. But if he does go to a 79, I imagine he'd still be a rare. 77 pace, 69 shooting, 78 passing, 82 dribbling, 75 defending, and 69 physical. He is one of them ones that, even if he does get a downgrade, wouldn't actually be bad to use in a starter team, if you've got those kind of links and kind of need to go towards that. So he definitely is a card which we could see at the start, which we did see at the start of FIFA 21 as well. Actually, I used him myself quite a bit. So Pogba is the next man. Again, on Instagram, I've done some predictions for these and said Pogba, could get an upgrade to an 87, similar to the Varane kind of story that I said. 73 pace, 81 shooting, 86 passing, 85 dribbling, 85 physical, which is his card pretty much this year on FIFA 21. I think he deserves an upgrade myself to an 87. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays at an 86, though, for the reasons that I spoke about. If he does get an upgrade, I'd look forward to that because I really like Pogba's cards. Bruno Fernandes is an interesting one because he is a great player. 87 rated this year, had the most, one of the most special cards. Haaland had the most special cards last year on FIFA 21. Just, it's done phenomenal for Manchester United, and it really is a fantastic footballer. Given he's an 87 rated now, given De Bruyne is a 91 rated, given that I said that people probably get a downgrade next year, I think a 90 might be pushing it too much, but he definitely deserves an 89. He's a fantastic player. If we get this card, 79 pace, 85 shooting, 89 passing, 86 dribbling, 69 defending, and 76 physical. Really would look forward to using that. 4-star skill moves, 4-star wheat for passing of dreams. I'd prefer him more than KDB because to me he just feels better on the ball, seems a little bit more nimble. KDB I've always felt to be a bit stocky, just personal preference. Bruno Fernandes I really would like to use if we could get our hands on him, obviously if he does get that card on FIFA 22. So Marcus Rashford currently has an 85 overall. I don't think he goes down. I think he played something like 48 games and had like 25 goals, assists, put together throughout the season, and he was carrying an injury for the majority of last season. So to do that with an injury as well was still phenomenal. I don't think he gets an upgrade. I think he probably does hold to kind of what he is now, which is 91 pace, 83 shooting, 78 passing, 85 dribbling, and 78 physical. I have heard and kind of rumours he's going to receive a downgrade on his weak foot though. So he would go to a 3-star weak foot, which would be a little bit of a shame, but I still think he'd be very usable. I like him. Yes, he is, I think he's like 6 foot or something. So he feels a little bit A little bit clunky at times, but I actually really rate him. He's one of the only cards that tends to be quite tall, but doesn't feel too bad for me. I think he's a fantastic player, finishes the ball really well on FIFA 21, so hopefully that translates into FIFA 22. So the big man, Cristiano Ronaldo, has joined Manchester United. Obviously, that happened recently. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in the Prem, by the way. Ronaldo, to me, is one of my favourite players outfield. Absolutely love him. Yeah, just incredible. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in the Premier League again. I think he receives one downgrade. I don't think he deserves a downgrade, but given what I said, that I have a feeling that EA are going to bring everyone down. Messi down to a 92. Ronaldo still breaking records, right? He technically doesn't deserve it. So this, maybe I will, ruffle some feathers here with this. But yeah, I can see him going down to a 91. 87 pace, 92 shooting, 81 passing, 88 dribbling, and 76 physical. Still be usable. Pace would be a little bit of a letdown, but it's just Ronaldo. Ronaldo has that kind of own effect and the way he plays on the game and the way he feels. He's still very much usable with 87 pace. Got a lot of physical presence, got the skill moves as well. And yeah, I think he'd be an absolute menace to play with on FIFA 22. So looking forward to that. Let me know what you think. Do you think Ronaldo will hold? Do you think he'll go up or do you think he'll go down? Again, this is all a matter of opinion. So then, Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho has moved to Manchester United for a lot of money. I do think he goes up in rating purely because of his move, the cost, and going to the Premier League. He had an 87 rated card last year. I have a strong feeling that because of the move to Manchester United, as I said, that Premier League effect, they will increase that card to an 88, I would imagine. I hope he gets a bit of a pace increase. His base card on FIFA 21 is 83 pace, if I remember correctly, which always just felt a little bit slow, really, for what it is. And I think he's actually much quicker than that. But, 75 shooting, 81 passing, 92 dribbling, 65 physical if he does get that card. Will be an interesting one. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if he does hold what he is at now anyway on FIFA 21 with an 87 rated. So that is the team that we've put together. Obviously, I know there's other players in Manchester United squad and different starters and whatnot, but I've gone with the most kind of, meta usable sort of ones on FIFA 22 of what we would expect for us. If you have any different opinions and whatnot, pop them down below. Do you want to hear your guys' thoughts? Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you all very much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.